Welcome back, guys. What's going on, Air Crew? It's your boy Air Press. I know it's been a minute. A lot of stuff happened. I had to get, surgery on my teeth and had people coming to visit and things like that. A lot's been going on, a lot of changes. So I've been slacking on the videos, and I truly apologize for that. But don't worry, I'm gonna get back on it, starting with this video right here. So, without further ado, welcome to my channel. For those of you that have been subscribed, liking, watching my videos, asking me questions, thank you for your support. It means a lot. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Please check out my other videos, check out my Instagram, check out my Snap is more like my personal story stuff, but check out my Instagram. Yeah, watch my other videos if you have any questions and things like that. So, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm gonna get into it. A lot of people have been asking me how to either, get into security forces, how to go about it, how to enlist, blah, 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 things like that. So I'm gonna tell you guys my personal opinion on how you should go about this and the best way I feel you should go about this, getting into security forces and into the military in general. All right, so I'm gonna just grab my food real quick and then we're gonna get started. All right, so I got my food. All right, so you might see me take a few bites every now and then. I'm sorry, I'm super hungry. Food is the most important part of the day, especially breakfast. But yeah, so let's get into this. First thing you want to do, right? Rule number one, or first step. We're gonna do this in steps. I'm gonna break this down in steps like this. So the first step that you want to do, right, is you have to be 18 or older. If you're 18 and older, you can enlist, sign up by yourself. If you are 17 and younger, you have to get parents' permission, things like that. So first thing you want to do, right, is you have to graduate high school. Either graduate high school or have a high school diploma. So if you're in high school currently or you're in your last year of high school, you can start, getting into this process if this is really what you want to do. So that's the first step, right? Second step, and I find this to be the most important one. Second step, right, is this is when you actually start figuring out what you want to do for yourself. So not just being in security forces, but I mean like if this is the career field that you actually want to take, So like second step, what you're gonna do? So you're gonna get your laptop, your computer, whatever you have. This is it working? Yeah, cool. All right. So this is what you want to do. You want to get your laptop, computer, whatever you got, and you're gonna go to your search engine. It should be either Chrome, Google, whatever you have, right? Gonna pop up. You're gonna type in right here in your search bar is you're gonna type in Air Force careers. Simple as that, right? You're gonna type in Air Force careers. You're gonna usually click right here on the first link. It'll either be the first or second link. Any link that says, www.airforce.com, anything like that. So it'd be one or two. So we're just gonna go ahead, click on that first link. So, all right, boom. So this is gonna pop up, telling you about COVID. You're just gonna exit out. So now, find more, do more, be more. All right, careers. So right here, this is how you're gonna do it, right? You're gonna go over here, click on careers in this corner. And this is like a good step for you to do. You can check out the mission, education, careers, lifestyle, and journey. But we are going to start in careers. There's nothing else on this page. Oop. Okay, here we go. Browse careers. Explore careers, find your purpose, right? You're gonna just scroll down. Boom, here we go. So now, these are all the careers that the Air Force has in general. And these are like just the general names for it that give you, I guess you can say, the ideas of what you want to get into. Is that clear? Can you guys, you guys can't even see it. Hold on. Okay. Is that better? Let's hope that's better. Okay. Let me see if I put you guys right here. Will you be able to see this? Let me see. Is that visible? A little bit. Cool. All right. So, as you can see, it has all the general careers right here, the names for it and things like that. Now, this is just to give you guys general ideas on what the Air Force has and what jobs that you actually want to get into, right? So you have all careers. So you have arts and humanity, computer science, dentistry, electronics, future technologies, ground vehicles, health and medicine, engineering, facilities, health administration, logistics, maintenance and repair, mental health, natural sciences, nursing, operations, physical surgeons, space, special warfare, weapons, and minerals. So I'm gonna click on weapons and minerals because I work in security forces. So they should be under weapons if this would come up. Did it come up? Okay, no, it didn't. All right. Let's try this. Cool, here we go. Special warfare missions, load more. All right, so here you go. So this just shows you, I'm just showing you guys how you can see all the different careers and things like that. But we are talking about security forces. So for this video, I'm going to be clicking on the security forces one and things like that. So right here, it says enlisted security forces. All right. So now the reason why I say this would probably be the most important step is because on here you can basically see what security forces does, things like that. It gives you a breakdown, and it tells you qualifications. Now the reason why I say do this first is because say you look at my other videos, if you have been, or you've heard about security forces, not really too sure what we do or what it is and things like that. This is why I say if you do some research first, most important part, you can find out what security forces is. And then if this isn't really the route that you want to take, but you still want to go into the military, there is a bunch of other different jobs and career fields that you can get into. All right. So here it says qualifications, high school diploma, like I said when I started off for the first one. And if you didn't complete high school, you know, you have to have a GED with 15 college credits. All right, so qualification, you have to have eye vision, no history of alcohol or drug abuse, no record of sleep disorder, current history of ADHD, no fear of working around nuclear weapons, no fear of heights, confined spaces, no gang affiliations, no history of mood or personality disorder, no speech disorder. What is that? Be able to complete a background check, completion of 8.5 weeks basic military training, must be between the ages of 17 and 39. All right. Tech school, 65 days long. Status upon completion, enlisted airman with credits earned towards criminal justice. All right. So that is the very first thing. So you basically do this, just look through all this stuff on here, see the qualifications, things like that, train handlers, military working dogs, different things. All right. So, boom, there you go. That is the first and the second step done, right? Third step now. This is where, okay, you've done some research, you decided, yeah, you want to get into security forces, you want to do this, right? Second step now is you go, if you still live with your parents, there's no shame in that. You graduated, you still live with your parents, of course. If you were older and moved out already, things like that, you can still do this if you want. That would be up to you, but you know, it would be good for your family to know. Sorry about that. Roommate just came back. But yeah, so after that, I would say go and talk to, your family or parents if you really decide on doing this and taking this route of going into the military. Have that discussion with them. Tell them this is what you want to do. And yeah, you want to enlist. Step 4. Step 4 will be get back on your computer. All right, just like this. Pull up another search. And I'll go over to Google again. And you're going to type in Air Force recruiters. All right, near me. So once you do that, it's gonna pop up. It's better do it on your phone if you have the MEPS app or something like that. It says, can't even see it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm back. Yep, so you're just gonna type this in. So now for here, we don't really have that many recruiters around my area. That's why you don't see much coming up on the search. But when you do that, you'll basically see what recruiters is in your area that's near you. You see how far they are and things like that. All right, so what you're gonna do is just check their hours basically, see what days they're open, times, and then call them to either set an appointment or you can see if they do walk-ins. Either one works, all right? So either one works. You can either call them, see if they do walk-ins, or you can call and schedule an appointment for a date for you to come in. Now, once you do that, you're gonna go in, all right? Recruiter's gonna sit you down, he's gonna talk to you. He's gonna tell you all this stuff that he needs. He's gonna tell you what you need to, sign the forms and list, what you have to go through, things like that, blah, blah, blah. All right, so all of that extra detail you will get from the recruiter. I'm not a recruiter. I can't remember exactly what he told me and everything. I sort of just went right through the process because I knew for a fact this is what I wanted to do when I started. So, excuse me. Yeah, he's going to tell you all of that. He's going to tell you you're going to need these forms or like these documents, driver's license, diploma or GED, like I said, something else, date of birth, certificate, things like that. Yeah, he's going to tell you if you need to be within a certain weight range or, certain height and things like that. The height doesn't really matter. It's more on the weight for the waistlines. Why they do that, I'm not too sure. But, yeah, you have to be in good physical shape and things like that. And then he's going to tell you that he's going to set you up eventually to take the ASVAB test. Now, this is a big question that a lot of people ask me. What's the best way to study for the ASVAB? What can I do? This and that, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not too sure how all recruiters are, but I know the way that my recruiter did it. I know the way that my recruiter did it was he actually sat me down and gave me like a test, a practice ASVAB test to take, and that I did with him I would say probably once or twice every week. That was to help me study and get used to taking the test and things like that. So I had a really good recruiter. Most recruiters, they'll tell you, all right, study for the ASVAB test, and I'll get you scheduled in, and then I'll tell you when you're going to take it. My recruiter, he said, okay, I want you to study these things, practice it, go over it, and you'll come and take the practice test with me. Every time you take the practice test, we're going to see if your score is getting better or lower. And then I will schedule you for, the appointment. So, right, so here's some things that you can do if you're not too sure what to do. First, if you are good at studying, you don't mind reading and things like that, you're good at taking notes, what you can do is go and buy this book. You can buy it from any bookstore or anywhere that sells books for the most part. ASVAB for Dummies. ASVAB for Dummies is basically pretty much explanatory. This will help you study with everything that's in the ASVAB. That's basically pretty much what it is. It'll, give you. I don't really know. I haven't really used this book, but that's pretty much how it is. Yeah. So it'll basically give you all of that information and things that you need. So you can get this book, and then you can do that. You can also type in ASVAB practice tests online, right? So now there's a lot of these on here when you type this in, so you have to be careful on which one you pick on. So right here, there's one that says ASVAB practice tests and courses online, and then the website is study.com. So I can't remember exactly which website my recruiter put me on, but it might have been this one. This looks like it might have been it. So yeah, so basically this is pretty much how it works. So you would just sign up, right, for an account, make an account on any of these things, and yeah, so see, no, not that one. Yeah, so you sign up for an account, make an account, and then you can basically study and practice going over the ASVAB and things like that. Right? So you do this, you get the book, ASVAB test in just 3 steps, enter in all of this, blah, blah, blah. Right? So, cool. That is step 4, right? Practice, study, study, study. Now, one main thing, don't stress over it. A lot of people stress about it. Don't overstudy either, and don't understudy. If you get what I'm saying, study a good general amount. If you overstudy, you're gonna make yourself tired. You're gonna wear yourself out and things like that. If you stress about it too much, the day that you actually go to take the test, that's when you're gonna forget everything because you're sitting there stressing. Oh, I hope I pass. Things like that. Blah 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 blah. Don't worry about none of that. Just go in there and do your best. Remember what you studied. Take your test. Answer the questions to the best of your knowledge, and you'll be good from there. All right. Now, once you do that, you go through MEPS. You get your physical and everything taken. You do the ASVAB and all of that. After all of that is done, you would then go back. Your recruiter will say, okay, we got your scores. You did pretty good. So you qualified for these jobs. And he'll actually tell you which jobs that you qualified for. Now, if you're still short and stuck on security forces, go ahead and tell him, security forces. Or if you see something else that catches your eye that you looked up, you can go ahead and do that as well. That's all up to you, right? So once you do that, he's going to be like, okay, I'll come back to you when we have a ship out date. Ship out date basically means the day that you're going to ship out to basic training and, go through the basic stuff and learn the basic stuff that you need for the military, which would be the Air Force. Right? Yeah, basically it. So now, what I recommend is in that meantime, while you're waiting for your recruiter to give you your ship out date, or if he already has your ship out date, which doesn't really happen too often, but if he does, and you get your ship out date right away, those days leading up to your ship out date, best thing I do and recommend is to, if you haven't been, start working out, start drinking water. So when I say start drinking water, I mean liters. Gallons. Try and drink at least a gallon of water a day. Get used to that, get accustomed to that. Start working out every day. Running as well. Running is important. And start practicing going to sleep early and waking up early. So if you keep doing those 3, right, all the way up till it's time for your ship out date, that will have you set. Your body will already be pre-accustomed to what's going to happen when you're in basic training. But yeah, so that's basically it, guys. It's not really that hard. These are just the steps that I took and I went along with getting into the Air Force the enlisted way. Officer way, I can't really tell you because that's much different. I'm not officer, I'm enlisted. But I can definitely do research for you guys and talk to some of my officers and make a video for you guys. So just let me know if you guys would want that down in the comments below for maybe the older people that are like, you know, 20s, mid-30s, that feel like it's too late for them to enlist and they want to do officer side. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask once again. You can message me personally on my Instagram and things like that. And yeah, please check out my other videos. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave comments if you like this video. And I will be dropping more and other videos and things like that. But until then, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. God's plan. I can't do this on my God's plan.